So as you can see, I have a bit of a mess to clear up on my CSM before I get started today. This is from about a month ago. I was changing colors and wasn't paying attention, and then like disaster struck. And honestly, like I said earlier in the week, like I've just been so busy. I just haven't had time to mess around with my CSM as much as I want, and that's something that I really want to do going forward. I want to be able to like show you guys. I want to knock into the tripod. I want to show y'all, you know, what colorways look like if you're just doing like something simple knitted up. I probably won't be able to do it for every colorway because that's a lot of time and stuff, but maybe the ones that are a little bit more unpredictable. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm going to start off by removing this from the feeder and just kind of dropping it down inside. I'm pretty sure this is the best way to do this, at least according to more experienced machine knitters. It should. I did drop this downstairs, so hopefully I did not break it. And I'm hopeful that this will just release. Yep, there we go. Just getting the last little errant ones out. And just so everyone is clear, Dean and Bean, which are the people who made my CSM, they do have a version 2 of the cam. The cam is this thing that spins around. That does not have the little flippy things on the side. I'll give you a close-up in just a second. I have not upgraded to the new one yet, but I do plan to, because the new one you can also use, you can get their ribber with as well. And as somebody who doesn't love knitting ribbing, I will probably do that, but not quite yet. All right, you know, I'm just going to do this off camera. These are the little things that I was just mentioning. They kind of flip up and down as you work. The new one, my understanding is that the new one does not have these little flippy things to deal with, so it's a little bit more user-friendly. I haven't found them to be annoying or anything, but I'm just saying that the new one I don't think has little flippy things. I think that it's fine without it, but I will have to pay attention to little flippy things because mine does have the little flippy things. So just keep that in mind, that if you go and buy a Dean and Bean now, it will not have the flippy things, but they also have like a billion videos on the YouTube channel that will probably help you with basically anything that you need. So, all right. Here was a sock snake that I was working on. This is the Evil Rainbow set, and then my ill-fatedness. This is the first thing that I've done a lot of, and you can see I've got a ravel cord in here. Actually, I need to go grab the other ravel cords from downstairs. It's kind of waxy. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of slippery and waxy, so that when you get ready, you can just pull it out to separate this from this, which is what you want with a sock snake. And they have these. I have a weight in here. I did not buy Dean and Bean's weight for what it's worth. You totally can if you want to. I put a bunch of change in a sock, so. But they do send you this little cabled clippy thingy, and they also sent me a little piece of knitting for a makeshift bonnet, which is, I've just realized, going to be kind of annoying to separate that out again, so I will have to go and do that, because I have not made a bonnet yet. Even though a setup bonnet would make my life a lot easier. Have I done it? No, I have not. Okay, after a lot of faff, basically it turns out that if a company has 8 billion videos on their YouTube, you should probably watch them if you don't remember how to do a thing. Anyway, that to say that the weight is important for the casting on process when you do it this way. So it looks a little bit weird, like I'm not really sure about that. That's probably not going to turn out well. But you know what? We're just gonna forge ahead, and we're gonna hope for the best. I can see what happened there, but can I fix it now? I don't actually know. Okay, so I just measured with my tape measure. Where is my nice fabric one? Who knows? Right, so I'm following sort of a sock snake tutorial idea from Stranded Dye Works that he posted a few years ago, that basically says around 16 inches for a sock snake is pretty decent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to reattach my blue waste yarn, and I'm going to finish up this sock snake, and I'm going to cast it off, and God, hopefully do another one. That was really fast though. That only took me maybe about 5 minutes to do 16, just over 16 inches of a sock snake, which is kind of ridiculous to me, because that would be, God, probably a week of very focused knitting, but more likely like a month of half-assed knitting. Work done in 5 minutes. So the wonders of technology. I'm not trying to hypnotize you, but it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Okay, this is the sock snake cast off. I think that the next time I'm going to do a bit more waste yarn on this end. I'm having a setup bonnet would make it easier to separate this out from the waste yarn. It's going to be slightly annoying to go in and have to unpick that. Doable, but annoying. But this is the Forbidden Peppermint skein. I'm actually not sure how many are left. There's definitely at least a few. But I think that looks absolutely fantastic. I'm really excited. This is the first time I've done a full sock snake. I know I've had this thing for literally months. I've just not had any time to like learn how to use it and how to play with it. I definitely should have used a ravel cord at the top there as well. I did not, so that's going to be a pain. I just get excited and plow ahead. I also have a neon green mini skein that I will wind up to do contrast cuffs, heels, and toes. So that's exciting. And I'm going to take a coffee break, and I'm going to say hello. Ran out of storage on my phone, so went and had my coffee break, checked in with my lovely wife, and then had to clear some old videos off from like 2019. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really pleased. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to set it up again to do the other sock snake, and hopefully I'll be able to do it before it gets too much darker. 100% sure how I managed this, but I somehow did, so I'm going to have to go grab a different piece of yarn for this. Also, that's lovely. I only just noticed that. The view from sitting on the floor is pretty nice. So I don't know if I'm going to get the second sock blank done today. I'm going to try though. I have run into several snafus that have not gone my way, and I'm pretty sure that they are entirely my fault for not making sure that things are set before I start cranking. Boo. I'm pretty sure that you're not going to be able to hear this, but I swear I can hear that light blinking. I can hear it. This is attempt 5, and it's still doing this. However, I have asked somebody who is much smarter than me, and they said that it's probably a tension issue, so it might be that my weight is too heavy, whereas before I didn't have enough weight, so this is clearly a balancing issue. So I'm probably just going to keep working at it, but I don't know if it'll go into the vlog. Okay, the second sock blank is not going to happen this evening. There is yarn carnage on the floor. Yarnage, if you will. I have some tension issues to sort out. The weight I was using might be too heavy. I am unclear why it worked on the first one and it is not working on the second one, but I double checked and like the gear is turning fine, all the little needles are fine, and all the little flappy doodle things are also moving the way that they should. So this is definitely a me problem and not a this doesn't work problem. It's definitely a me problem. So but let's go outside. I want to show you something. Okay, so I have some Christmas lights up. I spent days trying to figure out why they weren't working, and it was because I hadn't turned them on. I am unclear, though, as to why half of the lights There should be more of these across the top. I'm unclear why those are not on. So today is just a day of fails, apparently. However, that said, I will see you all tomorrow.